What's going on, everybody? Thank you for checking out Journey Suit. My name is Andrew Lynn, and I wanted to share you guys my profit and loss statement just because I had somebody asking me about my last one. My last video I made is how much money do I actually make on Amazon, where I showed you this. But I want to be honest with you guys and show you that I'm actually making less money. I'm doing more sales and making less money. So that's one thing about Amazon, is it can go up and down. It's not always going to be consistent. What I think happened is over Christmas, everybody wanted to get the sales, and there wasn't really heightened sales for this type of product, or these types of products that I have. They're not like toys and things like that. So we all drove the price down, and sure enough, now we're all making a lot less money, and we have quite a bit of inventory in stock. So I could try to wait it out, but then I just make no money for like 2 months, which is not worth it. So I'm just gonna take the lower ROI, but that is okay because I'm in Thailand right now. So guys, if you like to travel, this is one of the biggest reasons why I think selling on Amazon is amazing, because right now, like, I'm drinking a coffee. This cost me 30 baht. 30 baht is about $1. You can easily get a meal. I mean, honestly, you can get a meal for 20 baht. But let's say you go to an average place, it's going to be around 40 baht. So let's say even if you have 3 meals a day and a coffee, you're still talking like $5 or $6. Easy, you can spend under $6 on food a day. And like my apartment right now is $200. Of course, I'll have to pay electricity at the end of the month, but last month my electricity was only like 60 bucks or something, so we're talking 260 bucks, and you can literally live here for so cheap. So guys, that is one of the biggest reasons why I think you should start trying to make money online, so you can travel or just have a passive income, because I did all this work, and yes, it is a lot of work right off the bat trying to find suppliers and grinding that out, but I did all that. I bought a van, I traveled to Vegas, I went to trade shows, I spent all day, every day in coffee shops, emailing people, talking to people, and I now have products that I just buy once a month or once every 2 months, and so I'm working about 4 hours, and honestly, most of the time, it's just me getting on my computer, checking sales, and lowering prices or matching buy boxes, things like that. So I am getting the buy box. I do not use a repricer. You guys can use a repricer and you'll probably do more sales, but beware that you can get somebody else with a repricer and it'll just ding, 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 ding. Next thing you know, you're not making nearly as much money. So, and a lot of times you have people who jump on who only have like 3 or 4 units, like they did arbitrage or something. And so because of 3 or 4 units, now you drop your price, and if you have hundreds of units, some other guy with hundreds of units is going to drop it because it's going to take months for him before he's going to get the buy box. So guys, it's just a price war to the bottom, and we don't want that. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I want to show you guys, so here's my Amazon. You can see here my sales. Of course, I have 0 sales today. It's because I'm in Thailand, so this is like 3 in the morning. My 7 days is pretty low. I should be at like 25,000, but I've been traveling. I've been like super busy the last few days, and I wasn't checking my prices. So some people lowered the buy box, and I was not getting very many sales. Let's go ahead and here. Actually, I'll refresh this so you guys can see that it's not fake. So yeah, so I'm at $22,000 right now, which is pretty average. If I jump into my profit and loss, so this was actually the week before. So you guys can see here, like on Monday, I did $942 in sales. I come down here, my cost of goods though, so I actually bought all this product for $575, but look, I only made $91. So you can see that's not huge, but here in Thailand, all you need is about $15 a day to live. The next day I actually did $239. My cost of goods was $130. Of course, see these are all the fees, so you can actually see this. And guys, this is Inventory Lab. I 100% recommend it. I'll put a link down below for Inventory Lab. If you guys are serious about doing Amazon, and you're gonna want this, it's totally worth the money a month. I mean, maybe wait until you start getting some sales before you purchase it, but it makes creating orders super easy. It keeps track of everything, so you can see down to a penny. Like you can see down here, here's my Inventory Lab. I have this actually split up over the month. So I split it up into 2 payments just because I hate to see the like $150 come off. I'm like, eventually I'm just gonna make it so I have all my monthly costs, and so I'll split that up so each day I see like $10 come off, just so I kind of evens things out. But yeah, so back to here, it's like $130, and I only made $7.15. This is because I have some products that are actually losing a little bit of money, I think, and I have some products that are making a very small ROI, and then I have my products that are like, my normal 20% ROI or whatever it is. So you can see here, I wasn't paying over it. Of course, this is the New Year's Eve, so yeah, that's probably why I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I have $204, $121 cost of goods, and you can see here I lost money. Of course, I probably would have made, because the inventory lab came out of here, I would have made like $20 that day, which, guys, is fine because I'm in Thailand. Once again, I cannot afford not to travel is how I feel. Like, this is the best thing about this business is I can relax and enjoy my life because I don't want to spend the rest of my life just working and grinding all day. I still like to work, and I still work for other companies shooting videography, creating menus, doing all kinds of different stuff, just creating content for people. So I have time to do that stuff, which I much more enjoy than having if I had to sit at like a desk job or something, So you guys can see here, the next day I hit $1,391 in sales. That was a cost of goods was $881. You can see here like Amazon referral fees is $208, transaction fees $191. So you can see all the Amazon fees coming out of it. Now look at this. So $800, and I only made $122. So let's actually see what that is. So what I say, 880. Sorry, I'm doing that wrong. So 122 divided by 81. So guys, that's only a 13% ROI, which is really not awful. I mean, in hindsight, there's not too many things you can get a 13% ROI. Now that is much lower than I've ever actually done. So it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I'm okay with it because I'm still living good. So 122, you can see the next day I made $250, $123, $111. So for the week, I made a total of $654. But I did $7,000 in sales. Now this week right now is I'm actually making a little bit less. So my sales are lower. I'm actually not doing as many sales. So I made, I don't know, let's just say $400. But yeah, guys, I actually want to just show you exactly how much money I'm making down to a penny. And now when I do this with Inventory Lab, I take out all my fees. So like, let's say if I have any kind of like my inventory labs or inventory lab, or if I have any other kind of small like AMZ analyzer, whatever it may be, I have all that put into here, so I know to the penny exactly how much money I'm gonna make, which is gonna benefit me when tax season comes around, which is like pretty much right now. So this is why, if you guys already have an Amazon business going, I would recommend getting Inventory Labs now at the beginning of this year so that you can keep track of it through the rest of the year, and really when it comes to tax season, it's gonna be very easy on you. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below. If you guys are interested in doing wholesale, I'll put a link to Bo Crable's course, which completely changed my life. I appreciate you, Bo. I really do. So, once again, if you guys like my content, please subscribe down below. I'm going to be coming out with some more videos. Sorry, I have not been posting too many things. I've actually had some health issues. So I've been pretty sick. I've been going to the doctors. They've been trying to figure out what's wrong with me. And yeah, it sucks, but it's life. I'm still enjoying it. I'm not feeling that sick, but it's been rough. So once again, if you like my content, please subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.